Hi guys, it's Kelly from Glamour Gurl Guide. How are ya? Today's Easter, so happy Easter everybody. Today I wanted to, it was actually requested. It's funny because my friends are such supporters of me doing YouTube, so I'm really thankful, and I want to shout out to all of my friends that have been so supportive. So they've come up with some ideas for me, and one of my best friends, Stacy King, came up with, I just got this really cool setting spray, and I watched her video, and I love it, and I don't know what I would do without it, and I can't believe I went that long without it. So yay! It is a huge piece, guys, to do a setting spray, and I have several that I will talk about today, anywhere from really low end to really high end, and I will give you my top 3 that I love the most. I'm going to start with kind of the low end. So these are really good. Again, it's just store, and it's by NYX, and it's Stay Matte, matte finish, long lasting setting spray. Huge, love it. For the price, it's great. I would highly recommend. The other e.l.f. has one that I've talked about before, makeup mist and set. So this is a really good one too, and the price points are great, so you don't always need to spend a ton of money to look good. And actually NYX has another one that I really like, but it's probably more for people with dry skin. I have very oily skin, so I don't do the whole dewy finish, unless it's kind of like a winter night and like my husband and I go out for dinner or something. I'll put on like a dewy face, because it in darker lighting it makes you look softer. So it's a really pretty one. It's called Dewy Finish, and it's long lasting setting spray, and I love it. It's by NYX, and again, these are just store-bought, and they are definitely good to start with and work your way up, save your pennies. And then we kind of get into a little bit higher, which isn't too much higher, but Sephora has their own too, which I really like. They have the spray makeup setting spray mist. So Sephora has their own brand, and I like that a lot. This one's almost empty actually. This is the Flash Effect, so it's more of a radiance mist. So again, it's got a little bit more of the dewy side to it. So these are those are my top store brands. So if you're gonna go and try a setting spray and you don't want to spend, some of these can get up there in price. So these are probably under $10, but the ones that I really love are a little bit higher. I think, I've talked about this in my video. It's the Urban Decay Deslick, and this is my life. I love this one. In fact, I'm gonna put it on. And you guys, don't be shy with it. Don't be shy with that, because I'm telling you, you put on some of that makeup will look good all day, girl, all day. And especially if you have oily skin, this is a must. Just an FYI. The other one that you can't go wrong, it's all over YouTube, and I have it and I love it. It's usually if I go out dancing, or which I don't do as much as I used to. I'm a little older. But I have the Urban Decay All Nighter. Love this. This is great. This really does make your makeup set, and it's a little bit higher price, guys. But if you save your pennies, you can get that, and it's a good brand, and I really like it. I was also turned on to these two, which I just love. by Gerard Cosmetics, and kind of getting into Gerard Cosmetics too. So I'll be doing more, you know, videos on Gerard Cosmetics. But his Slice All Day Spray, oh my god, you guys, this smells like lavender, and I just want to like bathe in it. I just want to bathe in it. And then this smells like fresh cucumber, and I want to bathe in that too. But it's just lovely. So I'm such a whore when it comes to setting spray. Oh, but I could live in that. It's like going to a spa. Just makes me happy. So those are just some really good brands. Then you've got your MAC Fix Plus. This acts as a setting spray. I use it for my eyeshadows, so if I want more pigmented, I put it on my eyeshadow brush and it comes out more pigmented. You can use it as a setting spray. I got the lavender one for when I travel, and I love it. I love my Fix Plus. This is something you guys save your pennies for, because there's so many uses for Fix Plus. One day I will do a video on all of the uses, because I'm just finding out all of these different uses, and it's pretty cool, just saying. So, and then the other couple that I'll talk about that I got when I got married, which wasn't that long ago, gosh, almost 2 years, but still, Model in a Bottle. This, I'm gonna tell you, if you have oily skin, this will block that oil. It's got alcohol in it, and it leaves a matte finish, and it's for sensitive skin, but it really is a good setting spray. It just, sometimes I don't like to put a whole lot of alcohol in my face, so I don't use this as much, but like during the summer, whew, I get out and my face turns to oil. I'm like squeezing that out. So this really does help. And a tip I have for you guys, if you have oily skin, is put your setting spray on after your primer, and then put on powder, and then put your makeup on, and that will help with your oil as well. The other one that my friend Stacy loves, and I told her, awesome, good job, is called Skintasia. And this is an awesome setting spray. A lot of makeup artists use this. I found it to be great. I haven't used it as much as I probably should, because I kind of becoming a setting spray whore, but that's okay. What? That's what I do. The other last thing that I'll talk about is the Photo Finish Primer Water. This isn't really a setting spray, but you can use it as a setting spray. I think it does work. I was in a pinch one day and I forgot my setting spray when I was traveling, and I used this and it seemed to work really well. But it is a primer too, which is really nice because it's very thin. So highly recommend all of these. They really are very lovely. Again, it just depends on the price point and, you know, what you're looking to spend. But again, I would really recommend just looking at your budget and then just saving up for, you know, if you want to get an Urban Decay or a MAC or even Gerard. But again, the NYX works just as well. So, okay guys, that's all I have for today. So I wish you a happy Easter and all of my love. And if you could please subscribe, and please leave me comments, because I'd love to hear from you. That would be great. So I will talk to you guys another day. Bye-bye.